Welcome, guys. Welcome back to my podcast. Yay! And today we're going to be reacting to a doorman video. This one is called Kid Gets the Newest iPhone Before Anyone Else. What happens next is shocking. Well, you know what? It's not going to be a shocking video. I can guarantee that. Yeah. Anyway, please subscribe, turn the notification, and click the bell beside you. Anyway, let's jump right onto it, shall we? Let's get right onto this.
I know this is a tough time for everyone, and we lost a really good man. And Gerardo was a gentle man. Remember how he used to love silence?
Who's playing, like, Xbox at a funeral? Like, that's infuriating. If somebody did that, I would kick them out of the whole place and boot them out. They're like, boom! You're out. Never coming to a funeral ever again. I don't care if it was your brother who you love dearly, you're never going to a funeral again. Like, the disrespect. Like, does doorman not realize that being disruptive or just doing something and not paying your respects to obviously someone that died is like, it's rude. It's like disrespectful. Like, that's probably the worst time you could ever do this, is misbehave, is at a funeral. Because that person has died and, you know, they're never coming back, and we're here to, to commemorate them. We're here to, you know, and this is what you do. It's like, come on now, doorman. You know that's being disrespectful. Like, show some respect. I would booed that kid right out there. Surprised he got a warning.
And he always lived by to the fullest.
Blame the mum for that. Yeah, me.
I'm so sorry. Sorry.
Why did she give him the game thing anyway? I blame her.
Now would be the time.
Okay, come on, alright? I hardly knew the guy. Don't be disrespectful.
I blame the parents for that.
Fine.
She's an awful mum. You need to discipline your kid more often. Just saying. But seriously, like, the disrespect, like, holy shit. Man, I want this kid dead at this point. Never wanted a kid dead on this show. Maybe one kid, the cancer kid.
Wait. Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh.
I hear something. Oh, he's in there.
This
He's
is.
alive. He's alive, everybody. He's alive. Oh, come on, alright? Well, you're not laughing. You're crying.
Wow. What was he doing? Literally, what was the son? The son, the bloody other, the brother was like, yeah, I got a demon child as a brother. Look at him. Look at him. Look at him. He's like, Lord Savior Jesus.
It's so boring back there. I just wanted to lighten the mood. It's a funeral. What do you expect? Oh, Jesus, Gus just died.
Yeah, I'm just saying, what an asshole kid.
What you did. Oh.
I'm sorry, he'd be grounded for a whole week, a whole summer doing that. Wow, he doesn't have any sympathy.
Yeah, bro, the only thing you'll be getting for Christmas this year is coal.
Oh, you're right. I need a way to get $1,000.
And you and me both.
I can't imagine how difficult this is for you. Margie, the family put this together for you
to help cover all the expenses.
$10,000? Oh, goodness, no, this is too much. I can't accept this.
No, please.
Why is he laughing?
Just take it.
I'm sorry, but if I was in the mum's shoes and I saw her, I'd be like, you need to control your kid. Your kid is very disrespectful, and you obviously don't discipline him enough, and that's why he's out of control. He's like a freak.
I think I figured out how I'm getting my headphones works.
Oh god, no! You're not gonna fake your death or something.
Yo, dude, check this out.
Do you ever knock?
Ugh. It's not my fault that you leave your door unlocked.
Is this necessary for the plot?
So, you know how Marty got all that money? That's when it hit me.
What?
We should set up a GoFundMe for a funeral.
Okay. Daniel, you do know someone needs to die for there to be a funeral, right? Are you gonna kill?
No, not your funeral.
I thought he was.
You're
Wow.
gonna kill Mom?
I didn't. So, you know how Mom's going on that silent retreat for 10 days with no electronics? Not even
Wow.
phones?
This kid
Yeah.
is satanic. This kid is diabolical. Seriously though, like, what the actual fuck? Seriously, how is that even gonna work? This is gonna be some really shitty continuity. I bet you this is gonna be like the worst continuity ever. They're not gonna even explain this very well because I don't know how this story is gonna take place without just continuity error, continuity error. This might be a long video. What? How? How would that even work? Like, seriously. How would you even fake your mum's death if she's on. Like, people would know that she's on holidays. Surely people would know. Like, how do you. How are you gonna manage this? Also, you would need, like, a legal guardian to do all this stuff. I bet you they're not even gonna explain any of this. Comment down below.
We'll act like Mom passed away when she's gone.
Yeah. How are you gonna do that?
Daniel, you've had a lot of dumb ideas in the past,
Yeah.
but this takes the cake. Dude.
Yeah, it's pretty bad. I agree with the brother.
No. Dude,
You're gonna be more in trouble. You're gonna be in trouble with the law.
we're gonna delete the GoFundMe before she gets back. And if anyone asks, we have no idea what they're talking about.
Have you lost your mind? Seriously. Bro, what happens when people show up at our house?
Look, why would anybody do that? Mom has no friends, and all their family's out in England, so there's no way that they fly out. This has got to be the best idea I have ever had.
It's gonna be a shit idea.
Wait, Grandma's here?
Ooh, yeah, that's a toughie. Well, there goes your plan.
Good lads. Oh, lovely. Look at the baby. How timid.
Okay. That's enough. Mom, I thought there was supposed to be a babysitter.
I know, but isn't this so much better?
They got money. They got money for a babysitter.
I think a babysitter will last more than a day with you, Daniel.
This kid's a troublemaker from the get-go.
Oh, thanks again for coming. So I have to leave so soon.
But dinner's in the fridge.
Bridge? What bridge?
Fridge.
Mama, you're not wearing so annoying.
How are they gonna get away with this with the grandma there?
That's my Uber. Which means my retreat has officially begun. I'm going to put this on airplane mode. Remember, this retreat has no electronics, so if there's an emergency, call the number on the counter. All right? So please help your grandma take care of Daniel and don't let him get into trouble. Eyes in the back of her head.
Eyes in the back of her head. Obviously not enough back in the head. They're probably blind eyes in the back of your head. Fuck you, this.
It's not just here. So don't. Now, let's have dinner.
What? Dinner? It's 4 p.m.
Oh, I hadn't realized it was that late.
Grandma. Grandma.
Eyes on the back of her head. Dude, this is gonna be a piece of cake.
Dude, are you seriously still thinking about doing this? Bro, don't you think people are gonna start calling you grandma when they can't get a hold of
Yeah, I
her?
was just gonna say.
That's why I'm putting her phone on airplane mode.
What?
She's still gonna know. Like, how are you gonna manage to do all this in like a couple of days? I mean, seriously, continuity is at its peak. Like, it is really bad. The continuity errors. Like, how is he gonna manage to get away with this? Like, there's already continuity errors as we speak. Like on airplane mode, all she's gonna know is it's gonna be on airplane mode, and she's gonna have to turn it off. She's not that old. She's only about 60. She's not like 90. This is so dumb.
No, Daniel, seriously. Dude, even if you can get away with this, that doesn't mean you should. Seriously, you shouldn't be stealing from people.
And she's gonna find out way before you get to.
Oh, hey, check this out. Super believable, right? Oh, so sad. Getting teary-eyed just looking at it.
What a demon child!
Hey, chances are I'll have enough to buy you an iPhone too.
Way to go.
iPhone 14.
Yeah.
What the fuck is wrong with this brother? Is the brother really just gonna go along with it? Seriously? The brother's just gonna go along with it? So he's joined the demon child too? Wow. They're both idiots.
That makes $5,000.
Oh, I see a dress I like. Now, look, now, you and you stay right here. I don't have my phone with me. No wandering. Stay right there.
You got it. Jenny.
Wouldn't they be speaking to the grandmother too? Random people?
You should refund those people. If you keep digging yourself into a deeper and deeper hole, pretty soon you're not gonna be able to get out.
Oh, is that the message of the moral of the story?
Dude, soon I'm gonna be rich. I mean, show me evil.
Oh my God. You two are Patricia's kids, right?
That's us.
I work in the same building as her. I heard about what happened. I am so sorry. Are you boys doing all right?
Nothing happened. There was just a GoFundMe page. Like, what did you hear about? What even happened? How does she know about this? Like seriously, already continuity errors at its worst. Like, how did she know how the mum died anyway? Like, they obviously have a GoFundMe page that apparently she died, but like, wouldn't she be suspicious of the grandmother? Wouldn't she be asking the grandmother too? Wouldn't people be knowing and oh yeah, I'm sick of this. Oh yeah, I used to work with her in the same building. Like, get the fuck out of here, girl. Nobody cares. I fucking forgot subtitles again, like every other video I've been doing. For fuck's sakes. But like, seriously, who writes this? Who portrays it like, oh yeah, I'm in the wrong. Okay, let's orchestrate a funeral so that nobody's gonna know about. You do know that this is a default. This is fraud. This is defrauding a community. This city. You're literally like this. You're a convicted felony for like, this is felony, right? This is illegal, right? Like faking your own funeral. You know that you will go to jail for doing that. This is a crime. This is not something like, oh, it's a prank. No, people actually get arrested for this. And I know this very well because there's been YouTubers that have pranked other people and like, oh yeah, I didn't actually die. It wasn't a real like, people will go to jail for this shit. This is not something to joke about, Dawn, man. Like, seriously. These boys look like cholesterol lunatics. Seriously. And how does she even know? Like, how does she even know? Did she not even, like, think it's curious how she just died?
I can't even imagine what you must be going through.
Another fake reaction too. Nobody reacts like this. There would be a lot more grief. There'd be a lot more sadness. Look at her smile. She's like, She'd be upset. She'd be gut wrenched. She probably hated her anyway. Don't blame her. Look what her children turned into.
Wait, you know, your mom was such an incredible woman. Think I'll do $500.
Oh my gosh! Wow! Thank you so much.
Oh, for God's sakes. Nobody would donate $500 for a funeral. I'm sorry. Even if you're the most nicest human being on the planet. I'm sure maybe rich people, or nice rich people anyway. Maybe not horrible rich people. They'd probably let their fans die anyway. The horrible ones. But the nice ones maybe. But nobody in their right mind, if you're not famous, nobody in their right mind would donate $500 to a funeral. Maybe they would. I don't know. I wouldn't. Because I'm poor. But, I mean, if I was rich, maybe I'd donate $500. Like, if I had a couple $1,000, maybe. I'm not saying how much I have, privacy reasons. But nobody's gonna, nobody, because nobody is nice. Nobody's that nice. She must be the nicest human being. I don't know. She's giving out weird vibes. She sounds like a nice person, but then also at the same time, she sounds like she doesn't give a shit. It's like Dhar Mann wrote a character, but it's like it's too very it's very blended in with two personalities. It looks like look at her. It looks like she just doesn't give a shit. Does this person look like she would donate $500 for GoFundMe just so that they could have a funeral? Like, no, she doesn't look like she's that person. She looks like an ungrateful, spoiled bitch.
By the way, a lot of people have been asking, when's the funeral?
Yeah,
Yeah, that's what the GoFundMe's for, right?
Right. No, sorry, there must have been a miscommunication because
Saturday at 10 a.m.
Probably at the Pierce Brothers Church.
Yeah, that's the one.
Great. Saturday.
look at her. She looks like she's someone that just doesn't give a shit. She's like, hey, I get to do a funeral. What fucking bitch. Drop dead, girl. Drop dead. Everybody's making me angry in this video.
I am so sorry again for your loss.
No, you're not. Get out of here, girl.
I'll see you both Saturday at 10 a.m.
What's the grandma doing? Seriously, she took that long that they got away with everything they just did.
why did you tell her that we're having a funeral?
Okay, I had to say something now.
Right. So let's just tell her that we're gonna have one. Then when everybody gets there and realizes that we're not having one.
I don't know. We'll just have a funeral then.
Crazy. You're really crazy. Do you have any idea how much any of this is?
No, but it's gonna cost more than.
It's the mid.
Yeah, it's gonna cost a lot of money.
I mean, can't there be anything a tad bit cheaper?
Unfortunately, that's the most basic casket and service we have for this.
Funerals cost a lot of money.
Did you say your grandma was coming?
Oh, yeah. Sorry. She's taking a nap. You know how old people are. I'm sure you deal with a lot of them here.
Right. We can always do a cremation.
Yeah, this is another messed up thing about Dhar Mann. Those kids wouldn't be allowed to be in that room. I'm sorry, there would have to be at least a guardian there. If the mum's dead, there has to be at least an adult, someone 18, unless the brother's like 18 years old. I don't know how old the brother is. He looks about 16 or 17. He doesn't look 18. I mean, he might be 18, but I doubt it. I think the brother's meant to be like 16. So they wouldn't be allowed to do this. They would need a grown up to consent to all this. They're underage. They wouldn't be allowed to do any of this. I'm just saying. Stupid continuity.
That sounds great. And nobody will have to see the
Can you bring the body in today?
No, sorry, it's just been a bit difficult, and we don't really want anyone seeing the body.
Okay. So when
The fuck?
I can also call the hospital.
No, that would not be necessary.
Sorry, but there would be autopsies. They would be like forensics. They would have, yeah, like they would have to do an autopsy. Like, can't see the body. I'm sorry, but there would be a body. They would they would question. People would be questioning why he needs a funeral for his mum. I'm sorry, but they would need to see the body. Like, maybe they don't need to see the body, but someone would have to like sign something to say, "Oh yeah, we've seen the body. Yeah, you're all good to start a funeral." I'm sorry, this wouldn't happen. I'm sorry, she would need to be autopsied or whatever. You know what I mean? Same thing. That's not how that works. Just saying.
Is you don't really want anybody seeing the body. Would that be possible?
In all my years, I've never heard that kind of request.
You wouldn't be allowed to do that.
Thank you.
Thanks. Okay, seriously? This is going way too far. We need to call this off. Daniel, no, we're gonna need a cop.
Dude, we can't, alright? We're already so far in. I mean, what happens when the people show up at the funeral?
Okay, so what are you gonna do? Just give him a big bully?
Jackson?
What?
Maybe the brother should just stand up for himself. He's old enough to stand up to his brother. He might be 16 or 17, but he is way old enough to stand up for his brother. I feel like they're gonna say like, "Oh yeah, the brother's not at fault. It's different." The brother is also at fault, believe it or not. The brother, I mean, they could actually say it's the brother's fault too, to be honest, because he did go with it when he did say, "Oh yeah, oh, I'll get an iPhone too with that." Oh yeah, sign me up. Like, this brother can stand up for himself. Come on now, doorman. Seriously.
That is the best idea I've heard from you in my entire life. That is exactly what we're gonna do.
No, it's not. That's the exact opposite. Okay. My manager said if you'd like to supply the casket and we do a burial, then we don't need to see the body, and it'll reduce the cost a lot.
That sounds perfect.
Great. So do you want open casket or a
Closed. Definitely closed.
We really should be getting home. We told
I'm
Grandma
sorry,
we'd
but they
be
wouldn't be
out.
allowed to do this.
We'll just make up some excuse, like our baseball game went into extra innings. It's gonna stop worrying so much.
Right. Why are we even here?
Like, even if they did get caught and the mum came and returned back home, they would be arrested for a felony, for convicting a felony. Like, this is like defrauding, like, this is a funeral. Like, this is fraud. Like, you can't just fake a funeral and get away with it. Millions, not millions. Sound like an idiot just then. Hundreds of people are going to be at this funeral. They're going to see that, they're going to see that there's no body in there. They're going to know that the mum's going to be back at the end of, after the funeral. So you're going to get caught, you're going to get busted, you're going to get arrested, and it's not going to look good on mum's behalf because she's probably going to get kids taken away from her because she probably hasn't, hasn't disciplined them enough and hasn't shown a great role in parenting. She's going to be unfit to be a mother. So, yeah. And then you're going to be adopted. So, or you'll be in jail. You probably will be in jail for probably 5 years.
Wander into a store and ask for a favor.
Why not?
Whoa, what are you doing?
Trust me.
No, I don't trust you.
Can I help you?
Yeah, how much is that?
The dress?
Not the dress, the mannequin.
You're going to buy our mannequin?
That doesn't work that way either. You can't just buy a
There's like an
mannequin.
off swap up for it.
I mean, maybe you
Let me
can,
see
I
if I
don't
can
know.
do that.
Okay. Daniel, I swear to goodness. Oh, okay. You're digging yourself into an even deeper hole.
Oh, stop saying it, brother. You're in cahoots too. You went on with it.
How would you get, I don't know, a casket?
Yeah, I agree with the brother. How's he getting away with this? People would be suspicious about this. Why is the kids not adopted? Why are the kids all on their own?
You are something else. You know that?
Yeah, let the demon child get away with it.
We could do it for 300. So, okay. And that leaves me with exactly $1,000. Just enough to buy the new iPhone. Just not one for you.
Wow. Your brother's an asshole, but you joined him too. How are they getting away with this? Come on now. Come on now, doorman.
That she leaves behind her 2 sons. Would either of you like anything to say?
I'm sorry, but they would question why there's not a dead body in there. They would see the dead body.
Let's see. Oh crap! I'm not very good at this. Grandma?
Grandma would know about this. I'm sorry, but they would have questioned Grandma a long time ago before this. People would have knocked at that door and been like, "Oh, by the way, your daughter is dead." Apparently, according to a GoFundMe app. I'm very sorry for your loss. My condolences. And she'd be like, "What the fuck? Is that what someone's done? Is she acting this? This is so stupid. None of this makes any sense. The kid is a demon. The son is an idiot. The mum is also an idiot. She shouldn't be a parent. She should join the other mum, who's also an asshole. And the grandma is in her own world, apparently. She's off in Looney Bin world. So stupid. How'd she get in the fucking casket? Okay, doorman, I'm out of here. I'm out of here. How did she get in the casket? No, you can't explain that, doorman. You can't explain that. Oh, yeah, she was in there before they attended the funeral. Get the fuck out of here with that bullshit. No, they didn't. That now you've got another thing that makes no sense. Like, you've already got enough continuity errors as it is. Now you've got, like, another continuity error that makes absolutely no sense. That I bet you 100%, I bet you $1,000,000 they're not even gonna say how she got in there. I bet you $100,000 they're not gonna mention that. That is the hard, and if they do, it's gonna be the dumbest reason. What a fucking bitch. I hate everybody in this video.
How did?
Oh, shut up. Yeah, she is alive. She'd also be arrested too, also for convicted felony. I bet you they only get punished.
Thank you all so much for coming. I'm so sorry my son here has wasted.
Well, were they behind it all too? So everybody's a convicted felony.
What is going on? What's going on is you're in big trouble.
I can't take this show seriously anymore.
Something happened to me. Imagine my surprise when I saw the GoFundMe for my own funeral. Very sneaky. Turning off my.
Of course she knew the phone was turned off.
When I turned it back on, hundreds of people had
Are you going to explain about the casket?
Last night, when I saw that everything was already planned, I figured I may as well just go along with it. Oh, look. I'm really sorry, alright?
You'd be in jail, buddy. You get the police, you're arrested. All of you are in jail, except for the grandma. The grandma's the only one that's not in jail. I mean, she did know about this, so she might be questioned, but the mom, the brother, and the kid are all arrested for convicted felony. They'd all be, like, charged. I'm sorry, but this is illegal. You can't get away with it. This is illegal. You dumb show.
But you could have done more to stop him.
Oh, okay, so he did get punished.
But first, we need to discuss getting all these people back.
No, we need to discuss breaking the law.
I can't, alright? I spent all of it. Stop. Okay, fine. Who owns all of it? I spoke with management, and they've agreed to refund everything if you volunteer after school every day here for the next 6 months and all of summer.
Seriously, that's his punishment?
Yes, and then you can pay everyone back. No.
And you could go to jail too, Mum.
I hate cemeteries. They creep me out.
Oh, shut up, demon child.
About that before you did all of this.
I hadn't seen you both in so long, but I bought you both iPhone 14.
Wait, really? Grandma, thank you for that.
You're absolutely not getting them.
So far, the grandma's the least, the hero more. Oh, shut up, Mum.
You dug yourself into a hole. Now you can fill it up.
No.
I'll be back to pick you up in a few hours.
I'll come check on your father sooner or later. Before I leave, any last words?
Yeah, this sucks.
Yeah, this video sucks.
And zombies.
Yeah, that was complete waste of my entire life. That was an awful video. So that was kid gets the newest iPhone before anybody else. What happens next is shocking. It's not shocking. I predicted every single thing that happened in that video. And they didn't actually they didn't even tell us how she got in the casket. They just said, "Oh yeah, I went along with it." You didn't actually say it. So I put myself in the casket. She didn't even say that. And of course she didn't say that because it wouldn't have made any sense. None of this video made any sense. The kid is a demon. The son is a fool. The mum is a terrible, parent. And the grandma is in Looney World. So everybody sucked in that video. I guess the grandma wasn't as insufferable, but the mum was pretty insufferable. I hated her. I hated the kid, and I hated the son. Yeah, they all sucked. Everybody in that video sucked. Even the people attending the funeral sucked. They knew about it too. Like, that's what they were implying, I assume. Like, seriously? Seriously? That they would be arrested. That's a convicted felony. You can't do that. That's like, that's illegal. It's like faking your own death and then appearing and then like, I didn't die. Oh, sorry, you're arrested for faking your own death. Like, you can't, no, that's fraud. That's fraud. You will get charged. This is so stupid. The kid was an idiot. I hated the brother. The brother just went. I love how the brother was like, "Oh yeah, but I didn't start all that." Well, you did when you agreed to getting also an iPhone 14. I love the grandma at the end. She was like, "Oh yeah, you're not getting it." Like, good on grandma. Good on grandma. And she's not an idiot. She knew it was on airplane mode. She's not that old. She's not 90. She's not 100 years old. She's only 60. She knows what iPhones are. Yeah. Also, they got off scotch-free. Like, seriously, they would be charged. They would be arrested. Probably be 3 to 5 years in jail for, faking a funeral, you know, getting all these people there, putting probably 5 years because of the GoFundMe page and like stealing money from people. Oh, you know what? Stealing money, so that's probably 10 years. Stealing is pretty illegal. Or maybe about 7 or 8 years, I reckon. Like, this is like, you can't not do anything right. The kid and would be so far the one with the 8 year, um, you know, in prison without parole. Sorry. I'm sorry, but he might have parole because he didn't kill anybody. But yeah, it's bad. It's a shit video. None of this made any sense. But you know, like just like any other doorman video, they never make sense. It's infuriating. Yeah. And that woman, she looked like she had two personalities. She was like, "Oh yeah, I'll give you $500. Here you go." Even though she had no she didn't look upset or anything. She was like, "Oh yeah, I used to work with her. I used to work in the same building with her. Yeah, okay, I'll give you $500." Didn't show any remorse. She wasn't crying. She wasn't upset. She wasn't like, "Oh, that was my best friend." She just gave him money. Like, are you even trying, doorman? It looked like she had half a nice personality and half a shit personality. It's like, she not even trying, doorman. Yeah. Anyway, that was my reaction. Yeah. Another doorman disaster. Strike one for the team, eh? Yeah. Anyway, please subscribe, turn the notification and click the bell beside you. I love you guys so much. Thanks for watching. Bye!